Hey there, welcome back everyone. If this is your first time here, you're going to find a lot of home DIY videos, pretty much anything that the average homeowner can do to fix their house. If that interests you, if you are a homeowner, or it might be one day, you might want to like and subscribe to the channel. So what this video is about is how to hang a heavy chandelier. A lot of homeowners are swapping out lights in their ceiling, maybe in their dining room or someplace else, and they might have an existing box in the ceiling where there was a flush mount light or something else, and now they're going to hang a chandelier which the fixture or the box that's in the ceiling probably can't support it. So I'm going to take you through some steps as to how you can resolve that problem. Okay, so I'm at the bench now. What I have here is basically a mock-up of what your ceiling might look like. Okay, this is the underside, and this is the up above. Let's say your dining room, maybe, where you want to hang a chandelier, and this would be your rafters. Okay, and here is a spot where you might cut out an area for your box, where there might be a box in this spot already. So if you already had a box, an electrical box, installed up against and fastened to one of your rafters, providing support, and it was in the spot that you wanted for your chandelier, then you can just go right ahead and install your chandelier right to this. However, that's not always the case. So you might have a box that's already, like I said, here or someplace else in between two rafters. So if that's the case, you're going to have to do some kind of a modification. And what I would recommend is actually installing one of these ceiling fan support brackets. Okay, so this is the same box I just pulled off. But basically, one of these ceiling fan support brackets installs in between your rafters. I'm going to demonstrate that in a minute. Okay, it comes in 3 pieces, and then you'll be able to attach it to the sides of the rafters like this. I'll demonstrate, and then it's going to the weight of the chandelier will be supported by the 2 rafters on the side. Okay, so this thing comes out with these two nuts holding onto these very small bolts. Okay, and this piece comes off too. So what you're going to do is, after you've got your hole cut, you see the hole there that I drew out, you're going to put this through the hole and lay it on top of your sheetrock on your ceiling. And then you're going to spin this, and you might notice that it's widening. Okay, and you can still move it around a bit if you need to in the ceiling until it gets tight, and then you're going to continue to do it as the thing widens. It's going to bury itself into the ends. Okay, and if you don't have it tight enough, you can get a wrench in here and twist it with a wrench to get it tighter. Okay, so once it's in place, then you're going to reach up and you're going to pop this back on and center it. Okay, got it? And then from there, underneath these bolts, we're going to go through here, and you're going to fasten it on with these nuts. It's fairly simple. I'll flip it upside down so you can see. You go on like this. Okay, that's it. So then after you've tightened it down completely, these things are buried into the side, and you've got support. Now let's say you have a situation where the area where you want to hang the chandelier is right over one of these rafters, so you can't get one of these over here. Well, you could put a flush mount box right underneath the rafter and do it that way. Flush mount box is essentially one of these, but shallow, and it bolts to the bottom right here of your ceiling. Okay, The other thing you can do is you can leave this in the center and then get one of these hooks. You can get a decorative one, whatever style you like, and this would screw in right here, right into your rafter, and then you'll take your chain, go from one to the other. You've seen this before, where the center of the electrical box is here, the chain goes and hangs off of the hook, and then the chandelier drops right over your table or wherever it is you want it to be hanging. Okay? So another thing I want to talk about is while you're installing it, you're going to be trying to attach the wires to the box, the wires of the chandelier. You've got a chain with the wire coming through the chain from the chandelier, and it's not easy to hold this thing up with one hand and twist the wires together with caps. So your box is going to have one of these. Okay. What you can do is, take something like this and just put it here, and then you're going to hang your chain off of it temporarily. It'll hold your chandelier up while you're doing all your wires. Then you can install your chandelier. Take this off, and if you don't have one of these, you can just use a coat hanger, something with a sturdy wire like that. Snip it and bend it something like to this degree, and you'll be able to hang your chandelier temporarily like that, so you can do your work. Okay, so that's pretty much it. It's very simple. You'll be able to get one of these. I'm going to link to one down below in the description. You can find them at your home improvement store, but there's one that I really like better that I couldn't find at Lowe's or Home Depot that I'm going to link to. I'll put that in the description down below. So if this video helped you, I would appreciate it if you hit that like and subscribe button and bell notification icon and every other button that YouTube's got for you. I appreciate it. Come back, watch more of the videos. I have more lighting videos as well. Hopefully they'll help you. Thanks again, and stop by and watch the next video too.